my name is Conor Cantwell. This is Conor Flynn from CBS Kilkenny, and our project is functional movement training in young GAA players. The project looks at players' functional movement, so looking at preventing injuries in young GAA players. So we screen the players using the functional movement screen, and then from more research on the functional movement screen, we found that players who score 14 or less on the functional movement screen are at risk of injury. So we then screened the CBS under 16.5 hurling team, and we found that 54% of those players are at risk of injury. So this was quite worrying, as young players shouldn't be at risk of injury. So we took 5 players from that screening and we carried out a 10-week intervention mobility program with them. And before those 5 players started the program, 60% were at risk of injury. And then concluding the program, none of the players were at risk of injury. I have an interest in fitness and Conor has an interest in the GAA, so we put our 2 interests together to come up with the project. We saw injuries were a big problem at the moment in the GAA, so that's why we chose the project. We started researching the project last July, and we just finished screening there the first week in December, and then we were working on the report right up until a couple of weeks ago. Players need to include functional movement training in their training in warm-ups, and they need to warm down after matches, and if they do this they will prevent injuries in the future. We'd hope to screen teams locally and to host educational seminars, and we'd like the GAA to carry out further research on functional movement and to maybe look at hosting educational seminars to educate players and coaches. We haven't spoken to the GAA yet. They seem to have rolled out at inter-county level, but we'd like them to roll it right down to the clubs so everyone gets the same opportunity to improve functional movement.